It's a la vie, baby. Yeah. What's the deal? We back with another one. We got Mr. Beast. $10,000 every day you survive in the wilderness. I don't know how long you guys will survive, but I just need 10 days, baby. 10 days of doing this, I can manage, you know what I'm saying? Because my era, I come from the era where we ain't have Wi-Fi, online gaming, iPads, cell phones. We ain't had none of that. We was outside playing 24/7, finding something to do every day anyway. You know what I'm saying? This would be right up my alley. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Could you guys survive in the wilderness? You know what I'm saying? So say for instance, if you survive in the wilderness, what, 10 days? That's $100,000. If you survive in the wilderness 100 days, that's what, $1 million? Oh yeah, I can do 100 days easy. You feel me? Like living off the land, hunting, no TV, no nothing. What? I would go crazy. But the bare minimum I would do though, is 10 days. That is the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? But thank you guys for tuning in. Without further ado, let's get it.
Drop these two strangers off in the middle of the wilderness. These two guys have never met each other in their entire lives.
They've never met each other?
Every day the two of you survive in this wilderness, I'll give you $10,000.
$10,000?
We're here for the long run.
Hey, put that
I wonder what they're
camera
gonna
down,
do.
let
How they gonna
that
survive
out.
this?
This
They got on
video
jackets
will make you
too. It must still be
millionaires.
cold.
Poor by the time we're out of here.
Jesus Christ.
Hayes, I'm Grizz. Nice
Hayes
to
and
meet you, man.
Grizz.
All right, you're gonna be my best friend for the next
Oh
however
yeah.
long.
Starting
Bumper
out,
buddies.
These guys receive $10,000 every day, with the only limit being how long they can survive, which theoretically
Man.
means they could win unlimited money.
Dude, if
Facts.
we stay here, we're both multimillionaires. We are trying to find a camping spot, build a fire, survive the night.
I guess we should
Yes.
just set up camp here.
For the rest of the night, they gathered wood and went through their
They're going
supplies.
crazy.
We've got approximately 5 days worth of food.
Hey,
two
I would
things
make
of
sure
water.
Looks like a
I
change
set
of
up
clothes,
house
some warm jackets, and boom,
for
fire
the next
starter.
100 days,
Let's see if we
baby.
can get a fire
100
going.
days, 10,000 a day for 100 days? What's
Oh,
that?
yeah.
What's 10 days times 100?
We are good.
I would at
Let's
least
make
do
beds
100.
out of pine needles. Won't be comfortable,
What?
but at least we won't freeze to death tonight.
No, y'all will not. It's still cold outside. That's a beautiful thing, because if it was hot, it would suck.
And in the morning, I showed up to give them their first $10,000.
Boys, how was the first
Oh, God.
night? It's cold.
It's been 24 hours, and I didn't walk over with 10 grand.
Nope.
You're not gonna ask?
Yeah, I guess we should, right?
Yeah. Okay. Just
Why
look
didn't
up.
you walk over with it?
Oh my!
Please don't tell me he's finna drop it out the air.
Every 24 hours, we're to drop $10,000 out of a plane for you guys.
There's $10,000.
Damn.
In a parachuted briefcase.
Catch it, don't catch it. No, watch out. Bro, this is
Don't catch it.
crazy.
You're gonna get hit in the face.
By the end of this video.
And on top
That's
of that
not real money.
This is your flare gun.
Oh.
Be careful. Shoot it up in the air. The challenge ends for the both of you, and you walk away with the money you've won.
So how long should we stay out here?
3.6 million for the year is crazy.
All right, the plan
Yeah,
is officially
that
a
would be
year. Let's put
crazy.
this in two. You get this.
Yes.
I get this.
Now we can't screw each other over.
But later in this video,
Hello.
that plan doesn't exactly work.
All right, I feel bad.
What happened?
But I need to steal that flare gun. I just gotta shoot this thing, and I get to be a dad again.
If you fire that flare,
Oh,
I
he's missing
literally
his
think
kid.
I'm gonna kill you. Well, buddy.
Oh,
ready to get
God. He
rich?
said he's gonna kill him?
By day 3,
This is
you
getting
can say
crazy.
the boys were pretty tired of sleeping on the ground.
You supposed to be made something, bro. Why y'all ain't made
I'm
nothing?
gonna use my jacket to gather pine needles and layer them on the shelter.
They didn't give him
found this
no
metal
camping
piece
gear or
from a
nothing?
kid's swing set, and I
Oh.
think it's gonna work great for the roof of our shelter.
Layer
yeah.
1 on. Boom.
They're gonna need
This
something
section
because it's
that we're
definitely
working
gonna
on,
rain.
You see it's got some structural poles. We get to use the parachutes and the cord, so we're gonna make a rain cover on our shelter.
Everyone
Now
thinks
that's
probably
pretty
that
epic
I'll be
right
the reason
there.
we leave and fail this challenge. But this
Oh,
money
God.
would mean college for the kids.
And then on day 4, they started looking for a water source.
oh, there's a
Okay.
swamp.
I would feel safe boiling that.
Yeah, we gotta be careful because that stuff is full of bacteria and parasites.
Oh, God. It probably tastes like
Just
shit.
a touch of the swamp.
All right, we're going to bed.
Hopefully, Chris snuggles up because
Day
it's cold
4?
and he's big and warm.
All right. Day
It's like the
5,
third day
they're
in
at
a row
40.
we've gotten 2 hours of sleep.
Day
This
5,
was
they're
so
already at
cold,
40,000.
it
It's
rained.
crazy.
Right now,
50,000
probably have to go to
now.
the hospital.
But I'd do it for $10,000.
And it wasn't just the freezing temperatures that were getting to them.
We're at the end of our supplies. Grizz
Oh,
likes
God.
to call it a fast, which sounds so much nicer than starving.
And for the next few
Nah,
days, the
that's a
hunger
fast.
problem didn't get any easier.
Day
We had
8.
a little square of beef jerky this morning, that's it. Jimmy gave us 5 days worth of food, and it's day 9 right now. These are greenbrier leaves. Grizz says they're edible. I guess.
Baby!
Yeah.
It was clear by this point that the boys were extremely hungry. But lucky for them,
And they
I
look
had
like
a
they're
surprise
tired.
waiting for them on day 10. They've officially survived 10 days.
You should at least give them a
Here's your
bed.
briefcase.
Yeah.
And don't leave. This is where the challenge gets interesting. Bring in the
What's going on
helicopter.
now? What's gonna happen now?
Oh man, I'm nervous, dude.
A care package.
Oh my gosh.
Thank God.
To celebrate day 10, we have your first offer. I can
What is
tell
that?
you guys are tired of eating leaves. So I brought you guys an additional 10 days worth of food, spices, 2 tarps, and everything you would need to fish. All of this for $50,000 of your prize money. You want some beef jerky?
Yes.
Don't eat it yet.
Oh.
These beans look good.
Oh,
Damn,
absolutely.
50,000 of their prize money,
I'm
bro.
gonna give you space. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
He's not kidding. Like, this is literally all the things we would need to fish. 50 grand.
50 grand.
If they don't take this deal, I mean, they're kind of stupid. 10 days worth of food means they make 100 grand, and they only have to pay 50 grand for it. I'm doing them a favor.
Should we talk to him?
I wouldn't take it, guys.
All right, Jimmy.
If you make a decision in the next 60 seconds, I'll throw in 2 feasible bars.
Yes. Let's do it.
Oh, you still
What?
have 59 more seconds, but okay. Here, I'll put that in the pile.
Took 1 second.
Thank you for the 50 grand.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.
Enjoy the food. Oh, by the way, you also get the crate with it.
What? That's crazy.
Thanks, Jimmy.
It was definitely a deal we had to say yes to, but that week of food literally cost as much as my kids' college tuition.
It did. Cost them 5 days.
Bro, I still can't believe it every
I
time
can't
this
believe
money
that they're
falls
still
out
out
of the
there.
sky.
The food from the crate
I
will
wouldn't have gave
feed
that
them
back.
for 10 days. But if they were to survive out here for a year,
All right, the plan is officially a year.
they'll still need to find more food in the wilderness.
So some of
Facts
you
and
may
more
be
water.
wondering, why have they not caught fish? Well, the swamp nearby has no fish in it. What we really need is a moving water that we can fish in.
And while
Oh,
Hayes
God.
was rambling on about his kids,
And my 2-year-old doesn't sleep very well either, so
this happened.
I think being a dad. What is this?
What is that?
This is a creek. This is not a swamp. This is actually moving water. There's fish in here. Dude.
Uh-oh.
It's like a
So
dock.
This is
there's
the perfect place
there's
for
no
food
fish
and
in
shelter.
water
And
that's
after
not
another few
moving.
days
That's what it
full
is.
of a surprise freezing rainstorm,
A surprising rainstorm.
At least now
This
we
is
have
gonna be suck.
$100,000.
they decided to move and upgrade their shelter near their newfound water source.
Yeah, I would definitely go up to the water source.
How are you always up earlier?
We're gathering up a bunch of dead trees we can use for our structure.
And
Okay.
then we balance them together into an A-frame shape and cut
Oh
the trees
damn!
the right length.
They getting gritty with it. They should have been doing this like day 5 though.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I'm glad I broke your fall.
All right, so maybe they had a bit of
Okay.
a false start. But once they
What
got
happened?
the structure back up, they spent the entire next day putting their finishing touches on
Oh, they
their
got
shelter.
mud
They
on
even
there?
built a fishing dock to help them
What?
catch more food.
Dock's done,
Pleasantly surprised.
and now all we got to do is catch a fish,
Hello.
Yeah.
right?
And as
Pretty
good as this
cool.
was, without sleeping bags, the winter night was still unforgiving.
Really cool night. Cold toes,
That
cold
is
feet,
rough.
No sleeping bag.
So I think I knew what my next offer was. It's day 20 and they go super deep in the woods, so now we have to get there by boat.
Do you hear that sound in the distance?
What'd you
That's
say?
crazy.
Is that a boat?
Any minute now when we find them, I've got a fun offer for them. How's it going, boys?
You gonna offer them a boat
What's going
or a
on?
2
bed?
things. First, the plane needed maintenance, so I'm delivering this by hand.
Hey, all
There's your
right.
$10,000, which puts you guys at $140,000.
140,000?
Second, we have an offer for you.
Ooh.
Reveal
All right,
your
so
offer.
what is it gonna
Just
be the
gotta
offer? I
take
think
it
it's gonna be a
off.
bed.
Here
What do
it
you guys
is.
think it's gonna be? I think it's gonna be a bed.
Whoa.
You can either give me $10,000 for that red sleeping bag, or give me $50,000 and you get both sleeping bags.
What?
5 times the amount for both.
Oh man.
Can I take it
That's
out?
Yeah,
rough.
look at it.
Yeah, check them out.
Hang on, I just gotta do this.
What's rough?
These are the same
That's
sleeping
rough.
bags we used in Antarctica. They work very well. Here's the weather forecast. It's gonna get pretty cold next week, so
Yeah.
God
highly
damn.
recommend you at least buy one.
When we started this thing out, we were in the 20s without anything. We've adapted to it. We have bedding. We have
He
pine
said he was in the
straw. We're
20s?
doing
How
pretty
did they
well in
survive
these
with
low
the
temperatures.
20s?
I would love to have a sleeping bag, but $50,000 is.
That's
I sleep
crazy.
closer to Grizz than I do my wife, so I'm not even kidding.
You're actually gonna say no to both?
Yep.
Really
I would do
cold
it.
night. No sleeping bag.
Yeah, so I think it's final. We don't want it.
Yeah, agreed.
Wow. Not
50,000.
even a single sleeping bag. All right, boys, close it up. Sure, the boys
Because
could
he know that
survive
wasn't no
without
deal.
sleeping
Mr.
bags,
Beast
but
knows that wasn't a
didn't
deal,
solve
bro.
their food problem. In between sitting out rainy days, the boys got into a bit of a routine where they would boil water, work on their shelter, and try to
Okay.
catch fish, which wasn't really working out for them.
We got some guts for bait. We're gonna cast them out.
How did they get some
and,
guts? Where did
hopefully
they
the
get
fish
those
come
guts
up off
from?
the bottom of the creek.
Day after day of failing to catch any fish,
That's
Go
that's
check
rough.
the lines, see if any catfish are on.
they
What?
finally caught a wind in their sails.
What did they catch?
wild grizz.
Or whatever that abomination of Mother Nature was.
What the fuck is that?
Can I eat it?
No, you can't.
First fish, it's an eel, and I think I'm gonna charcoal grill it. We're gonna have ourselves some
Eel?
American-style unagi.
This is the first thing that we've caught out here in 27 days, which is insane. We're happy to have it, and we're gonna make it delicious.
I don't know if this is what I would call delicious. But the
Eel?
fact that they haven't had a fresh meal in almost 30 days means even a rock would taste good to them at this point.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would.
Excellent.
It's so good. It's just like a
Don't even need no seasoning because when you hungry, you're hungry.
We can easily
You want
stay
some
for a year,
pizza?
bro.
Dude, yeah, $3.6 million.
Pizza right
Good
now.
night. And on day 28,
Actually,
they started
can,
constructing their
look it up.
raised bed system in their new
Oh.
shelter.
So it's gonna be 2 tripods,
Oh, they setting
one
it up.
2, side rails going down, slats
Hello?
across, and then a nice pine needle mattress made out of parachutes.
And after seeing their new shelter become
That's
more and
cool.
more comfortable, I was starting to
Hey, go over there. Go over there.
get worried that I was gonna have to pay these guys millions of dollars.
The only regret that I have, they're not bunk beds.
Facts.
That's honestly an L.
They were betting everything on their new shelter being
How are
right
they gonna
next
make
to
that
this creek,
cushiony,
but
though?
may have been
That would
a
be my
huge
only thing,
mistake,
like, how you
because
gonna make
they
that
couldn't catch
comfortable?
another eel to save their lives.
Motherfuckers are strong.
At this point, I've spent more time in the wilderness than I have with my newborn son. I also have a 2-year-old with my wife alone. How do you explain to a 2-year-old that daddy's gonna be
It's
gone
creeping
and
on.
he won't talk to you and he won't call you and he won't see you?
What?
Say they were making us an offer. What would be something that you would actually buy?
We spend a lot of time out here trying to get firewood. You know, having firewood dropped off would be
Facts.
really nice. I'd probably pay $10,000 for that.
We are literally in the middle of the forest. I couldn't tell you where we are anymore.
Hold on, they're going through it,
How's it
going
going,
to it
boys?
at night,
Doing
bro.
great, man. How are you?
What?
As a reward for surviving an entire month, I brought you a store.
Oh, okay.
You see, we come through all of your
Oh,
vlog
damn.
footage and we wrote down
10,000
everything you've
each.
asked for, such as firewood, a shovel, cooking supplies, bedding, and even books and board games. It's like a dollar store, but everything costs 10 grand.
That's tough.
This is your store.
Everything is
Feel free
10,000.
to shop.
We've won.
I knew it was gonna
240
come
grand.
with a
Might as well
twist,
check it
though.
out.
What are these? Those are mosquito nets. Oh, we'll use parachutes. We don't need those.
All right, what about the hammocks?
I like the hammocks, but you know, we haven't tried making them out of parachutes yet.
All right, Grizz, answer this. What could you not make out of parachutes?
A lot.
All right, well, do you guys want the firewood?
That is a
How
lot.
much
So,
wood?
That's the wood you get.
That's it for 10,000?
wood, I would buy it.
I offered them literally everything they could possibly need here, and they
No,
still
you-
weren't interested.
because it
I was
sucks.
beginning to think these two were secretly Navy SEALs or something. Are you guys gonna buy literally anything? You make 10
I'm low-key
grand a day.
thinking they Navy
What's
SEALs
another
now,
10
too.
grand?
I gotta say no.
All right. In a million years, would not have thought they would say no to everything.
Yes.
Next time, I'm gonna convince you two to spend money.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. See you, Jimmy.
There you go.
He gonna bring a mattress out there next.
Stop
What?
right here. I have a special surprise for all of you. Nolan,
what's going
what
on?
does this look like?
A lot of phones.
1,000 phones to be exact. Because
What?
over the next 7 days,
What they
I'm
doing
gonna
with
be giving
1,000 phones?
1,000 random people that subscribe a free Samsung Galaxy S24.
Oh,
I
that's
literally
pretty
spent
cool.
over $1 million on these phones, and I'm giving
That is
them
pretty
away
cool
to you.
right
All
there.
you have to do to enter to win one of these phones is subscribe. It's literally free. I just want you to know I appreciate everything you guys have been doing for the channel.
Aw,
It means the world to
Jimmy.
me. Subscribe.
We love you too, Jimmy.
Win one of these phones, let's go. And
That
so
piece
they
of bussin'.
continue without any of the tools for my offer. But go figure, for the next few days, they weren't able
That
to
is
catch any
crazy.
fish. And even though the money kept coming, they were running out of food and time to catch it
All right.
quickly.
I am on the last belt loop. I think that we have maybe 2 days worth of food left.
They
That's
been
not
out there
good.
for
Without a
38
boat,
days?
This creek is not productive. We gotta go to that river. If I can get to that river,
I
and
can't
the
believe
fishing
these
is
guys
good,
really been out here for
that'll
38
turn all
days.
this around.
And with their rations running dangerously low, their only hope at getting food was to travel through the swamp to the river on the other side in hopes of catching some fish.
All
It's
right.
risky wasting all these calories, but I have to do it if we're gonna make it any further.
But after
It's
a
whiskey,
grueling
and
hike,
then you don't
Hayes
even know if it's
finally
gators
found
over
what
there.
he was looking
Or
for.
crocodile.
God. Woo! Look at that.
What?
It's the
What is
river.
that?
Is that not the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen?
That shit is ugly.
Woo-hoo!
Finding this river is probably the difference between us making our goal and us tapping out early.
Fortunately, he had a secret weapon.
Grizz and
What
I
is
made
that?
our own fishing pole, and this is gonna make catching fish easy.
What? It broke?
With Hayes' makeshift
Bruh.
fishing pole immediately breaking, he was going to have to use his hands, and he spent hours trying and failing.
Oh no!
Oh!
Couldn't catch any fish without
Literally
immediately
watching your
dropping
food come
them.
out
The
of your
calories
hands gotta
burned
be the
coming
worst thing
here would
ever.
have been for nothing. But just when he was ready to give up,
This one's gonna be it.
Is it gonna be it?
holy moly!
Oh,
Yes,
that's a big
I
one.
told you it was that one.
That's a big one.
And the look didn't
Oh,
stop
yeah.
there.
I cannot wait to bring this back to Grizz. He's gonna be so stoked.
Wow. Fish number 2.
We're eating tonight.
Hey.
All right, that's
Grizz
awesome.
didn't go with
Feels
you?
like this is our first real food in ages.
But in the meantime, I was preparing an offer that I know they couldn't refuse. It's
What
day
they was
40,
gonna- what
they've
he
made
gonna
over
prepare
a
for
third
him?
of $1 million, and I have an incredibly special offer for them. For $10,000, and I think you're really gonna like this, you both can see your wives. In fact, they're watching right now.
Oh my God.
What?
I can't
Uh-oh.
let down my kid.
I know, I can't lay down my wife.
Okay, Jimmy.
10,000. That's crazy.
It's me.
Yeah, they knew what they was doing.
I smell so bad. Oh.
As nice
He really
as it
does
was
have a
to see
newborn
their
kid, though.
families,
That's
the
crazy.
visit was also bittersweet because there's one big question on everyone's mind.
How
What's
long
going on?
do you want us to stay?
I want you home now. Like,
Damn.
I do.
I know you want me home, but do you need me home?
Ah!
She needs you. Yes, you need to bond with your son. I don't care what the other guy says. You've made enough money. I need you home.
God, dog. 330, but they got to split that.
That conversation was so difficult for me. Even
Yes.
so, yesterday was a really good day. It had all of the things that I love. It had my family, my
Man.
wife, my kids, my buddy Grizz. That was
40.
like a really huge
40.
gift. Oh,
Day
they're gone
40.
now.
That was 41.
To hold her and know that she was safe, it really has changed.
Hey, he
the
looks
way
like
I'm
that
viewing this
singer.
entire challenge.
I've been talking on things. What's that guy's name? It's a damn shame.
I
I'm
wanna have my
figure out
wife's
his
support.
name.
I want to stay
What
until I
was
have $1
born
million.
to?
And after some
People
much
like
needed family
me.
time, Hayes and
People
Grizz were
like
much
you.
happier than I'd ever
He looks
seen
just
them.
like that guy.
He's in Grizz.
I bet.
Ambush.
Let's smoke some fish.
Oh, God.
Look at that. This is perfect.
Even when something happened that would have totally drained them before,
Damn.
by now they didn't even seem to mind.
It looks like someone had a gender reveal, and the gender was just money.
It was something
Even
to
though
do,
their
though.
spirits were high, there was still a problem they needed to solve. In order to get to the river to fish, they would
Okay.
first need to trudge through this giant swamp. But if they
God.
had a boat, they would easily be able to float down the creek to the river.
I am building a boat. The idea is to create a frame with sticks and then attach our tarp so the whole thing can
What?
float.
They
Not
doing
feeling
a
super
tarp?
confident
No,
in
Len.
the
No,
boat
come on,
build.
come on.
If we can get down to fish without having to tromp
That's
through
what
a
I'm
whole
telling you to
swamp,
move, baby.
worth the risk. Time for the first sea trial.
I don't think that's
of my
gonna work.
Beautiful ship.
Here he goes.
What is that, a parachute?
Da-da-da-da-da.
Da, da,
And this was pretty
da,
ironic,
da.
considering the offer I was about to bring them.
Whoa.
It's day 50. Let's see how they're doing.
That thing looks super cool,
Bro,
bro.
you guys
I
have
would
a
love to
village
ride
now.
in
Wait, are
that.
you serious? You built a boat?
Yeah, man.
You're telling me this thing can actually float?
You want to try it?
Yeah, I don't. Oh my gosh, it actually works. He built a freaking boat in the woods. All right, now that I'm aware of that, this changes a lot of things. It's actually
Facts.
insane that you two built a boat yesterday because I brought the two of you a boat with the Zaxby's restaurant on it.
Oh my gosh. This is so cool, Jimmy.
Before I present the offer, I want to make sure you're in a really good state of mind. This is
Oh,
our brand
God.
new Mr. Beast box, which are now live at every single Zaxby's across America.
Oh,
Oh my
food.
god, that is so good.
The Mr. Beast box comes with the best tasting chicken known to man. And the cool part is every
They got
single meal
bread?
comes with a Feastables bar. Our goal with this collab was to take the world's best chicken and pair it with the world's best chocolate.
Indeed.
Zaxby's
Wow.
also has
They
12
get
sauces.
a whole
There's, like, so many
meal for day 50. That is amazing.
Flavors happening in my mouth. What is that? That's really good. It's a Zach sauce.
Look how happy they are. If you want to be happy like them, just go to Zaxby's and get the Mr. Beast
Facts.
box right now. Now that you guys have gotten your meals,
Zaxby's
your
with
day
Mr. Beast.
50 offer is for 50 grand. You can have this boat.
We don't have a motor. We don't have any way to get this thing around.
So you just use sticks.
Oh Lord, I don't know.
Since you weirdly built the boat the day before, I'll give you a discount. We'll make it $40,000.
My answer is I love the ship I made. I trust it with my life. So I'm going to leave it up to Grizz.
For $40,000, I'm
No.
gonna pass on the boat.
Yes.
I'll get in Hayes' death trap instead.
If that sinks and you have to quit, I
We
tried.
appreciate the food. That was lovely.
Bye, Jimmy.
I'll see you next time.
So
They're
the
not gonna
ship
give up. They're-
saved us
they're day 50, bro.
$40,000.
Still a death trap.
Hey.
Man, when we first started this thing, it was in the dead of winter. You remember how cold it was?
Yeah, now everything is so nice and warm.
And spring was now in full bloom.
That's
and they were
crazy.
looking pretty comfortable.
There's a lot of flowers here. I can't say that I'm
They
minded.
really
What
have
is
been
it,
out there for
51?
50
I don't
days,
know.
bro.
I lost track.
I hear an airplane. Coming in.
Where?
Oh, he's coming straight at us.
This briefcase puts us at $440,000. Time to build the Hazen Grizzle love seat.
80% of what we're sitting on here is going straight to my business.
This case. No, I don't want Katie to work 24-hour shifts anymore.
This money's gonna do so much for her and
That
our
would be
family.
lovely,
But while
bro.
the warmer weather was nice, it presented new problems like snakes.
Oh!
By that.
Oh! Oh shit!
Every night.
Yeah, when it get high, everything
And
come
it
out.
wasn't long until the lack of sleep started to make them irritable.
Looks like Hayes is struggling to get over here. Hayes, do you need my help?
What does it look like? You want to paddle up river into the wind?
Hayes,
What
why don't
type
you go
of-
get those fishing lines fixed?
You know what? You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
He's angry. Can you check those lines while you're over
Oh, now they about to hate each other.
there?
What do you think I'm doing?
All right, just asking.
Thank you for telling me to do what I'm already doing once again.
Oh.
Very angry.
Keep in mind, at this point, Hayes and Grizz were very close friends. But Hayes had reached the end of his rope, and the jokes just weren't hitting the same anymore.
Facts. He's starting to miss his family and his newborn baby. Yeah, he fed up. He is fed up.
How this would unwind is not working, obviously.
It's not working.
Stupid idea.
Hayes, I'm sorry, buddy. I did not know I was actually pissing you off. I did not know that you were actually upset.
It's all right.
He is
Okay.
mad.
And so, feeling frustrated, Hayes turned off his camera and paddled downriver, where he set up his camp until the next day.
Hayes
damn.
has set sail, and I think he may have run away. I'll certainly be thinking about him. I know it's supposed to be cold at night. He's not back in a couple days, so I'm gonna have to go looking for him. Let's do something to cheer him up. So we got a huge board over here that was left by Jimmy at the last beast drop, and
Okay.
I'm gonna repurpose it into a table with some of our cases. It's actually pretty sturdy.
And when Hayes returned home, he was not empty-handed.
Sounds like Hayes has returned from his great adventure. Nice.
Damn. That's a
Oh,
lot
those are
of
sea
fish.
trout.
I'm pretty wiped out. Mind if I take a minute?
No, man, do your thing.
He made a
Chris!
table for him.
Yeah, buddy.
What's this?
It's our table.
We have a table?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
I figured that'd perk him up a little bit.
This is a $100,000 table, Grizz.
Seriously, like genuinely.
Back, buddy.
Feels good to be home.
Come on.
With
He
their
just needed some
survival
time to
needs met
himself.
and their friendship restored, one question
Day
still remained.
63?
How long will they stay?
God, dog, they made it to day 63.
We gotta have a serious conversation.
Yeah.
The end. Honestly, I'd have been done 5 days ago.
Maybe push like an extra week. I mean, hell, that's a $35,000 each.
If I pulled that flare on day 70, how would you feel?
I would feel really let down and lied to. I propose at day 70, we have a conversation, decide if we're gonna push further.
That's fair. I promised Grizz
Facts.
that I would stay
He's
longer.
missing his kid though.
For him,
See,
but
like if you didn't, if
I'm not
he
happy
didn't
about
have kids, I don't think it would be that bad. But when you
Well,
start
yes.
having kids,
So,
you start missing them.
Hayes
And he
has been
spent 60 days without his
a little
kids.
upset. I'm seeing it. He's keeping it to himself, you know, so I'm a little worried about him.
Spoken to Grizz about it. He wants me to stay longer. He's kind of pushing me to stay longer.
Yeah, you gotta think about
longer.
his
At some
wife
point,
and
I
what-
gotta
how
stop
she
being
feels.
wilderness guy and go be dad.
Another day.
Yeah. Nothing like your
Yeah.
kids, especially when they're newborns.
Oh, no. I knew that was gonna happen. I saw it. Oh, no. Hayes going to check out the case that is
Why
dropped
would they
from
throw
the
it down
sky.
without
day
a parachute?
70. I'm gonna see if Grizz is good being done today. See what he says.
What are we gonna do with all this money?
630,000. That's a lot. 300. That's what
I don't
315,000
want
each.
to talk to you about that. Kind of ready to hit the flare.
Ooh.
What do you think about that?
I want to stay longer. I know that you've got to pull away from this thing with family.
I know. We've talked about it 1,000 times. I just want to know how you feel about it today. Yes or no?
He is tired of his shit.
Can you go one more day? Give yourself 24 hours just to kind of feel it
I
out.
thought a lot about it, but if you want to go another day, let's go another day.
He said, I thought about it. All right, Hayes.
Come on, boys.
All right, buddy.
Good. Let's go on a little walkie walk. We can go over here. Let's say Hayes isn't a part of the equation.
Yeah.
How many more days do you think you could survive out here?
Let's call it 45 days would
Okay.
probably be as far as I'd go.
How many do you think he has left in the tank?
He
Yeah,
talks about
24.
it every day.
How often do you think about shooting the flare?
Every day.
What stops you?
At this stage, Grizz, you know, he wants to make $1 million, and it's hard to say no to that. I have an obligation to him too, but it's starting to go towards family. Yeah.
When you do shoot that flare, that's gonna be crazy.
Oh, I can't wait.
Facts. Gonna be the best feeling ever because
that's
you've
fine.
already made 650,000, These guys had
I
to
don't
be
wanna
used to this.
disappoint
They've
Chris,
had to
but-
grown up like this before, or used to it,
Well,
to be in the wilderness.
I think I'm done.
Uh
Thought it
oh.
would be cool to come
Day
back
73.
here to our first camp, where I was shoulder to shoulder with Grizz every single night. And after that, it was like, all right, dude, we're brothers now. I expected to walk away with a lot of money, but I didn't expect to walk away with like a friend for life.
Facts.
And that's so meaningful to me. I gotta think about what's right for me and my family.
You finna disappoint your friend. Can you get away with disappointing your friend?
Hayes got so desperate that he literally went into Grizz's bag and stole the flare gun, even though it was his idea to separate it into 2 parts.
That's
At this
crazy.
point, all I have to do is shoot this thing, and I get to be a dad again, you know?
I know this thing is very challenging. What we're doing out here is not easy. I really truly do believe that you're doing what's right for your family.
I disagree.
You're providing for them in a way that's going to change their lives.
Now it's gone the other way. Now I think I need to be there.
I think that you've been really upset and you've been missing your family really bad. I feel like
I think the money doesn't matter.
spiraled through
The money
this
doesn't. The money doesn't matter to me anymore.
Oh,
and
God.
really, the only thing
He's
that's
ready to-
keeping
he's
me
ready to
here
go.
is you, and I'm sick of it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. My family needs me too, you know.
And you're very good at, manipulating me.
You're very good at manipulating me. I would be like, just do it,
It was
dude.
clear that in this moment, Grizz was going to have to make a decision. Convince Hayes to continue surviving in these woods for more and more money, or be there for his friend when he needed him the most.
Uh-oh. How do you
I
pick?
can't imagine having gone through this experience with anyone else. I mean, I really do, I genuinely think of you like a brother. You know? I'm sorry that I've just pushed you on and on and on.
I just don't want to let you down.
You're not letting me
Oh,
down.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Brothers don't let each
man.
other down. This is the way it is.
Oh, man. The tears.
Everything's got to come to an end sometime.
Hello.
Let me see that flare. I owe you this. And to be honest with you, I'm sorry that it's
Hey,
taken so long.
what if he would have took it out and threw it in the water?
I think it's time for us to do this thing, buddy.
Uh-oh. Oh. Now that's a real friend. That is a real friend.
I think they shot the flare. No, you take that one. Let's go check in on him. Rich, we're rich.
Facts.
Hey, Jimmy.
Oh my
300
God.
is
We
what?
dropped 'em off.
335,000
This is what they
each.
look like. And here's them 74 days later. Crazy.
Yes, they look crazy.
You haven't left these woods in 74 days.
Dude,
I'm pretty sure they would go
One
back.
final surprise.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Hi, Italian baby!
That's
After
crazy.
74 days, they've won $670,000. And in case you forgot, we're giving away 1,000 Samsung phones to random people that
That's
subscribe in the next
crazy.
week. So don't forget,
What
press
a
that subscribe
friend.
button right now.
That is a great friend. Oh my God, I love watching that.
I just bought.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to all my supporters. I love you. And that's it, baby. We out.